Hello, my name is James Van Boxtel and welcome to the ANT curriculum tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up the ANT curriculum in Eclipse and start working on your own ANT solution. Alright, so the first thing you should do is download the ANT curriculum zip. I've got it here, and first thing you're going to do is take that zip and you're going to go in Eclipse and start a new project. So go to New Java Project and give it some name, and then click Finish. Alright, so now we have a new Java project. We're going to browse to that folder in our workspace, and we're going to put the zip in this folder, and you want to extract everything to that folder. So I'm going to go extract all and extract it all right there. Okay, then you're going to want to take all these files and put them in the main directory of your project. Delete that. Alright, now you want to go into Eclipse, click your project and press F5. That will refresh your project and show all those files you just added. Now right click on your ANT test project, go to Properties at the bottom, click on the Libraries tab. Oh, and you want to make sure you're in the Java Build Paths section, and then click Add Jars, and you want to add the ants jar. You also want to click Add Jars again and add the jig jar under the lib directory. Then you want to go click on this Source tab, click Add Folder, and click on the Data folder. Then at the bottom, select Allow Output Folders for Source Folders. Then double click the output folder for data, click Specific Output Folder, browse, and find the data folder and click it. Then click OK, and click OK again. Now you might need to refresh again, so click on ANT test and click F5, and now we should be good to go. Alright, so to run the ANT simulation, see what it looks like, click the reference libraries, ants, right click on that and go to Run As Java Application. Then you want to select Ant Game and select OK. Alright, so now you can see the Ant game starting to run, and you can click down at the bottom to change what solution you're currently running. So you can see that the skeleton ant solution doesn't do much yet. Now let's see if we can change that a little bit and have it do something. So go into your data folder, ant behavior, and double click the skeleton ant behavior class. Now this is the base class that you're going to implement so that you can give the ant behavior. So in the update method, let's try just doing something simple. We'll use the ant controls method, and then let's turn, and we'll we'll give it a small angle. So now every time the game queries what your ant should do, your ant will tell it to turn. So now that you got your you ran for the first time, you can just click this Run Ant Game button at the top. Okay, now I'll switch to ours, and you can see that the ants are slowly turning as they go forward. Another thing I wanted to point out is Eclipse automatically includes the Java doc. So it will bring this autocomplete up. You can click on things and see what their documentation says. For example, this ant controls class is going to let you do a lot of controlling your ant. You can also hover over things and it will show documentation on them. You can also look at the simple ant behavior class that is also included to get an idea of what you can do with your implementation. For example, here's the update method. It's usually a good idea to test if you're at the nest, and if you are, drop the food you're holding. So we'll copy this into our skeleton. In addition, it's good to grab food if you're near it. So we'll do that there. Now let's run again and see what our ant does. You can see we're now picking up food, but we're probably not going to get to the nest yet. Also, if you bring up your project folder, you can look in the docs directory and double click JavaDoc and look at the index. This gives you documentation on the main classes you'll need to know about. For example, the ant controls class is a class you use to interact with the environment and tell your ant what you want it to do. And the Vector2D class is a class that represents a two-dimensional vector, and it has a lot of built-in methods for you. Alright, well, this concludes the ant tutorial. I hope this helped you understand how to get started and have fun implementing your ant.